And here in Luxembourg, yes, it's a small country, but it's very, very international and it speaks to the world. Most people who come in, not you, Tanya, necessarily, but most people who come in and out, well, yes, they do actually stay here often longer than they expect to. But they also have a highly international mindset. There's huge multilingualism, and all of this is flourishing with the international diploma, the international baccalaureate. But there is this new element coming in now called the Global Impact Diploma. So, Ian, let's start with, what does this mean?
So the Global Impact Diploma is something that is a separation from the existing program that we have in the school. So the IB diploma that we've had for many, many years, I think 30 years at the school, is a wonderful program, prepares students for.
And sorry to just interrupt you there, but just to explain to perhaps some people who don't know what IB is, the International Baccalaureate, we should also just outline what that means too.
Absolutely can. So the International Baccalaureate is an organisation that's been around actually since the 60s. It was set up initially in Switzerland, and it was really to meet the needs of a growing international community, diplomats, things like that, who needed a pre-university entry qualification, but were not based in their home country with the advent of international schools, if you like. For many years, it was really just that pre-university qualification, but then in the 1990s, they opened up what they call the middle years program and the primary years program, which made the full complement of a kind of a K-12. So, from 5-year-olds all the way up to 18-year-olds. And it's rooted in certainly in ideas of internationalism, in multiculturalism. One of the great benefits of the program is its ability to allow schools to make sure that their curriculum and their learning is contextually relevant for the environment in which the school exists and relevant for the different students and the cultures that are at the school. So it provides, it's less of a kind of a syllabus-driven program. It doesn't tell you exactly what to teach always, but it allows schools the flexibility to design a curriculum, but still to meet a skills and concept kind of driven program. So it's a little bit different.
And it allows the schools of that region, the area, that continent to bring in the cultural nuances.
Exactly.
But it also allows the families, as you said, ambassadorial families, diplomatic families, whatever, the original, they can move around the world, which is what they were doing, and bring their children with them.
Exactly. And the other great opportunity it offers is it allows schools to bring the rich cultures that international schools have into the schools and into the learning as well. So it fulfills many facets in that sense.
And then now to the additional point, which is the new thinking around the Global Impact Diploma.
So the IB Diploma, for all its kind of bells and whistles, if you like, we have recognised in the last few years that while it is this great programme, it's not necessarily always the right programme for every child. Kids are different, and the IB Diploma is still... it's still quite traditional in the sense that it still has a kind of a heavy exam component at the end. It's still obviously very well recognised by universities, but in that sense, it can feel still like many kind of national school systems. What we wanted to do was recognising that the changing need from our community was to bring a programme in which allowed students to gain graduating certificates from school in a multiple of different ways. So yes, some academics, but also through great opportunities to pursue their own pathways. So this could be in terms of pursuing things that are perhaps more artistically related. It could be entrepreneurship kind of projects, allowing students to dig into their own skills and attributes and goals, which didn't necessarily fit in a traditional academic program, if you like. So it allows students to do things like more projects, perhaps work in industry, pursue, again, some of their own passions.
And so this is a 3-year program now.
The Global Impact Diploma is really a 2-year program, but we have something called a dual diploma program, which is a combination of the Global Impact Diploma and the IB diploma. And this is super exciting for us because it is a 3-year program, and it's one of the first times that the IB has allowed a school to have a 3-year diploma program. Usually it's a 2-year program, and it incorporates aspects of the Global Impact Diploma. So things like the Imperfect Art of Living, which is one of the courses which is part of that program, which Tanya here teaches. It includes aspects of leadership programs, but but also some IB diploma programs as well. So it's super flexible, really keeps students' options open to kind of pursue that still quite traditional, well-recognized IB diploma, but add to it with some internships, with some projects, some passion-based learning, some project-based learning to their finished product.
And as you said, and I know it very well in my own home, the IB is more exam-based, it's more final exam based really, but here the projects can be assessed. There are different types of assessments,
Exactly,
digitally assessed as well.